Okay. Start digging.
Hello, I like money.
Regizic just resubbed for 10 months. 10 of them.
And wasn't 9 months literally yesterday? That's funny. I swear I remember that being like yesterday or 2 days ago. That's awesome. Well, thank you anyways. Appreciate it. Maybe time really does fly after all. But yeah, hopefully you're doing good. Ouch. You know what? New idea. I'm gonna just focus on one side. Why not? Poor silverfish. They had no chance. Scrumptious indeed. Yummy blocks. Gotta consume them all. What's up, Rhea? How you doing? That would be the first good sample ever. That would be beautiful indeed. If I ever make music, I gotta do this. Hey, Glenn, how you doing? Nice, nice. I see, that's unfortunate. What do you mean, honk? Oh, is that like your super profile pic right now? I literally don't know. It's been for 6 months. Yeah, but you haven't played for at least that long, so I probably haven't opened your profile in that long. Can you link real quick? Like your profile? I want to take a look. Because maybe I've seen it, I just can't visually remember. Thank you. Let's see this. Oh, okay. That's a good picture. I respect it. Are you gonna start playing Osu again? Do you care? Oh yeah, you did mention that last time. That'd be kind of funny. It would be cool if you actually tried again, but that's asking way too much. I already know. Dang, that's crazy. What were you doing? Is it just like work and school? Mm-hmm. 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. slop garbage. That sounds like the average OC player session these days, so... Really, if you think about it, you actually did play OC today. Or you effectively had as much fun as you would have playing OC. Wrecked. This guy cannot avoid getting wrecked right now. I swear government was the easiest class for me, probably because I actually like the subject. You probably don't care about it at all, though. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's bad. When I had government, it was only a semester long, yeah. That's what it's supposed to be. I mean, there's only really so much to teach that isn't just, like, opinion. And the government is pretty much just like, okay, this is how our government works. There you go, now you know. Incredible. That was the opposite of my government teacher, dude. My government teacher, I remember him being like a pretty muscular, handsome looking guy from what I remember. And he was like young too. It was kind of shocking that he was teaching a government class and not just like just doing anything else. Oh, I love teachers who basically just pass you with an A basically for doing nothing. Those were my favorite classes. Let me drink water. All right. Ooh, hold on. Don't want to get water on my mouse. Little drop fell. Honk, I have terrible news for you. I'm starting to actually enjoy playing harder maps on Osu. I'm never quitting this game. It's actually so doomed for me ever quitting this game. No, but like actually though, I so this is what's been motivating me. You know, Skill. He made some multiplayer lobbies that really piqued my interest because it was the perfect combination of speed derusting plus being old heads. We just played one lobby of HFix top plays, like top DT plays, and then the lobby we played today was Zurba's top DT plays. And I'm not kidding when I say that those were the most fun DT sessions I've had since I completed Osu. Especially because my speed is completely dead now, so it's actually been a motivator to try and get it back up to speed. We just basically played for like 2 hours straight with barely any breaks. It was awesome. Like, my shoulder is sore from it, but like, in a good way. Might not be able to play tomorrow, but that's okay. When I played the HFIC lobby, I literally couldn't play Osu for 2 days. Because that was the first time I genuinely pushed speed since like 2023. And you know what? Another thing? My speed is not as good as it used to be in 2021. 2021 was like my peak speed ability. So it's still worse than what it is now, but what I wanted to add is that my technique is getting better. I think I'm finally finding a technique that gives me a lot more stability. The only issue with it is that I have 0 stamina with that technique, so I'm kind of restarting stamina. Not completely, but like, I think once this technique really gets honed in, I'm gonna start being able to do some, like, difficult for me scores again. Like, actually scores that would match my 2021 ability. I'm pretty excited. Like, I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. I think the next lobby, or not the next, but one of the lobbies we want to do soon is 2013 Cookies EDT lobby. I will be crying through the whole lobby of nostalgia. It's gonna be awesome when we get to that one. Especially because those are all gonna be maps that I like, so there should be maps that I can do like somewhat decently on compared to like 2017 DT maps. Yeah, I don't know. The one thing I really still kind of struggle with in terms of motivation is aim, like raw aim. Raw aim and aim speed, honestly, both of them. Aim speed is so weird to build. Yeah, I think honestly it's more of a mental thing for me. I think what I've noticed I do on fast aim is that I try to reach everything. Or no. I don't try to reach everything. Like the problem is I fling the cursor, and if I just don't reach the note, I don't correct for that. I just skip the note and go to the next one because I literally can't correct my aim fast enough to actually keep up with. Like if I try to correct my aim in the middle of a jump like that, like on a fast BPM, I pretty much just completely chain miss the pattern because I fall behind completely. So basically, I'm too slow, is what I'm saying. But it's a little more complicated. Low aim the jumps. I low-key kind of do that. When I want to actually try and combo fast aim, I pretty much just try to flow aim it. But I want to be able to actually snap jumps. I think it would be better for me to be able to learn that. Because then I would be more consistent, you know? Reading issue? Oh, absolutely. I can... Because another thing is, I can barely read 10.3, let alone when we were playing the, like, Air 9.3 plus DT maps. As soon as those maps came on, I pretty much cranked my gamma and prayed that I could read anything. But it was still fun. Playing easy made you better at fast aim. I don't think easy would help. I think I should just play, like, lower AR maps or more dense maps. I think that would help me a lot more than playing easy mod. I feel like easy mod's excessive. Maybe if I wanted to be, like, actually a top tier player. But I just don't like easy, so it's not gonna happen. I don't mind playing low AR maps, though. Or at least If I'm in the mood for it, rather. But I think I should try and snap to every note if I can. I think that would be more beneficial to me long term. Oh, here we go. This is when this starts becoming like this. Yeah, everyone who I've ever talked to that's an easy player reaches a point where you can actually just read the maps rather than just soft memorizing the maps. Yeah, I think literally playing 3 to 4 star maps with easy is the way to go. Honestly, no, just skip to 4 star. Because I actually have tried easy in the past, and I think when I played 4 star, that made the most improvement for me, like learning it. Because anything above that was just too hard. So. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, I'll focus on this section first. Is this just like a pillar? I think it is. I think playing easy can be fun if I tried, but I don't really like easy mod on its own. I much prefer easy DT. And I think easy DT is still probably low enough AR to actually get good at reading. Because it's still, well, like AR 5 if you're playing like AR 9 DT or something. Something like that. Or maybe like 4.5. I don't really remember, but it's something like that. Yeah, I don't think 2 stars really works, because 2 stars are already low enough AR normally that it doesn't really affect it that much, and they're too easy, like, quite literally. Unless they're like AR 0, like, they're pretty easy to read, even on very low AR. What's up, Muffin? How you doing? Shout out to Pickle. Yeah. I mean, one thing that, oh wait, did I even explain how I figured out to improve my technique recently? I don't think I explained it, but I've been improving my tapping technique, guys, and I found a brain hack for myself that really works. I think it's like it makes a lot of sense now that I understand it, but like when I first realized it a few days ago, I'm like, oh, that's how I fix my technique. Basically, this is what I do. Also, actually, I'm gonna focus on the other side first, since that's a smaller area. Basically, this is what I figured out for myself. If I want my tapping stability to feel as good as possible while learning a new technique, this is what I do. Step 1. Load up 200 BPM long stream practice or just any death stream focused map. Step 2. Tap as hard and as consistent as possible without even trying necessarily to get good accuracy. You don't need to get good accuracy at all to actually improve your technique. It's a really weird thing. At least from what No, I promise this works because here's the thing. The way I used to tap was like this. My wrist would start wobbling when I start running out of stamina. And what that does is get my fingers to not move up as much so I conserve stamina and combo game. But it comes at the cost of stability and accuracy. But the new technique I'm doing is literally just moving my fingers without wobbling my wrist while I tap. What that means is if I run out of stamina, I run out of stamina. I can't do anything about it. I just get hundreds, 50s, and then die. But when I do have stamina, it's actually like as perfect as I can personally tap. It's not literally perfect because I've not refined the technique, but my technique is as good as it's ever been in my time playing OC when I do it that way. And I at least for me, I feel like that's the key for myself. Oh, no. But I don't tap hard forever. Like, when I'm actually playing normally, I tap as light as I can. It's only when I'm trying to fix my stability that I tap as hard as I can. It's basically a warm-up technique. I guess I should have mentioned that. Like, that's what I do as my warm-up to get myself tapping good for the session. So I just tap really hard, focus on technique, and then the rest of the session I just play normally. I tap lightly to conserve stamina, but I try to make sure... Yeah, so basically I try to make sure I start my session by tapping correctly, even if that means I don't have a lot of stamina. Because I'll just gain stamina by playing more stream maps and more tapping maps. But I have to make sure that my technique is actually correct. Because otherwise, I'm gonna just have the same issue I've always had, which is I can't tap, like, that accurately without wobbling my wrist, which is not a good tapping technique. That's the Wobblefulf method. And bless him, he's an awesome player, but his stamina and tapping is not his strongest skill set. Oh my god, they just spawned right there. Get out of here. Yeah, all three of them lived. That's incredible. No, but like there are certain techniques. Okay, I guess I should also mention that technique is preference. Like, obviously there's some techniques that are better than others, but for me, when I'm saying I'm improving my technique, it's I'm doing what feels the most comfortable that also uses the least amount of stamina and movement possible. That's basically what I'm trying to do. You want to be comfortable when you play, but if you want to tap properly, you need to try and move like, comfortably, but also efficiently. Oh yeah, I tap really hard by default, but that's the issue I'm facing here, Gesick, is that tapping hard kills my stamina and also makes my technique worse. At least when it comes to like speed. When it comes to like stream maps, tapping hard honestly is the method. But like I don't know if you were here for this part of the stream, but I played a DT lobby with a few friends, Skill, Lillian, Cheeto. We played a DT lobby where we played a like 2015, 2016 DT players top plays. Zorba, if you know who that is. But basically what I did in that session, so I did this. I warmed up by just loading up like 180 to what their 200 BPM long stream practice maps and just tapping as hard as I could without hurting my fingers, obviously. But I would just tap as hard as I can while keeping my technique as like pristine as possible. And then when I went to play the DT lobby, which we played for 2 hours, I tapped as light as I could for speed while maintaining that exact technique. And I am hitting like 240 to 260 BPM bursts, the most accurately I think I've ever played them. And that includes like my peak speed skill in 2021. Like I don't have the same stamina. I can barely play them. But when I was hitting them, I was hitting them perfectly. And when we got to like 240 BPM, like it felt like butter. It was crazy. I've never felt that kind of tapping stability before. So that's why I feel like I'm actually onto something, and I feel really motivated now. And it's in part thanks to Skill for hosting these DT lobbies that have piqued my interest in wanting to push my tapping again. I'm just having a blast with Osu again. I mean, it's not like I don't usually have a blast with it, but since I reached 1 trillion score, I had no more motivation to play, really. But apparently that was short-lived, because now I figured out what I want to do again. It's just not score-related this time. But yeah, anyways. Jeez, I forget. I get really passionate when I talk about Ursu. Also, I don't know if I missed anything in chat, but yeah. Yeah, and by the way, I still have that problem. It's only literally this session that I'm finally starting to really understand how to work on that. I'm still gonna be struggling with it. Oh, that's okay. That's part of the learning process. It's gonna take you time. And I mean, the issue I have is that I have like 7,000 plus hours of this like bad technique to unlearn. So for me, it's probably harder than most people. Oh my god, he was invisible. Now these guys are just gonna start spitting at me forever. But yeah, you can do it. Just gotta keep trying. Yeah, legit, these guys are gonna spit at me forever. Awesome. Let me get out of their way. Leave me alone. Man, I'm really excited for that one lobby idea that Skill proposed. I cannot wait for 2013 Cookies EDT lobby. That's literally gonna be my favorite lobby. Oh, wrong one. What does that even mean? 95% on Mendez, but you have 5 300s. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I thought you meant 5 300s on the map. I was like, how can you get 95% on the map, but you only have 5 300s? World's most insane accuracy player. That sounds like the kind of thing that would happen on like OD 12.1. Like technically it'd be a 95% if played on a normal OD, but you only got 5 times 300 in reality. Yeah, that's pretty crazy though. Oh man, I should try Mendez. I need to do an AR8 DT lobby. I think Lucent said he wanted to do a old DT map lobby with me sometime. That would be cool. Honestly, maybe I should just start doing this on stream too. Get people to join in on this. This triangle when Liz Square walks in. That's crazy. Let me in the old map DT one. That, yeah, I think he said anything ranked before 2013 type lobby. That's what he would want to do. It might be a while though, because he said he doesn't have a mouse to play with, which is hilarious. I mean, but low-key though, I think I would actually have fun streaming multiplayer DT lobbies. Or just like multi-lobbies in general, where we're like skill pushing. I think that'd be kind of fun. Ouch. Yeah. Maybe 2025 is the year of bringing back socializing in Osu. You gotta start bringing the community back together. Maybe we can be even more ambitious and start getting people to spectate players in game again. Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about multiplayer is just like waiting for everyone to be ready. That's the hardest thing to deal with. Because, like, when we were playing the HFIC and Zerba DT lobbies, at most, there would be, like, most maps we would switch through by 30 seconds. Yeah, but what I mean with her is, like, people not having the map in that time. Like, I would feel bad, like, for people who just don't download the map fast enough or aren't ready in that time. But yeah. Also, another issue is like DMCA maps. We were having issue with a few maps like that. Well, I wasn't because I have all the maps, but people who don't have all the maps needing to download DMCA maps that have no audio as well. That creates issues. Especially because a lot of the good maps are DMCA'd. Like, there's a lot of good maps that are unfortunately dead. This guy has all the maps. In the lobby, I literally was like, not to brag, guys, but I have every map. Because, like, we had to wait quite a few times for people to download maps. It's just like, I don't have this issue, guys. Lol. Which is a shame, because yeah is like, if mappers were actually good. It's a shame for sure. Good mapper with good song choice. Hard to find that these days. Yeah, really, too good. DMCA. Oh yeah, that's a classic. I mean, if it's a ranked map, yes, probably. Oh, well then no, I probably don't have that. I don't have literally every map. I should start uploading movies to the OC website. I think this is a good idea, right, guys? Low-key, you'd probably have the map taken down anyways. Or like someone would take down the map. I think they've gotten more serious about that kind of thing in the last few years. If you want to map like a cartoon or something, you need to do like a really old one or something. Like the Tom and Jerry one, like that's a really good one and like very old, so no one cares. This would be crazy. I mean, people can just literally report it. Yeah, I don't think my streams would work as a Ursu map. Not gonna lie. Well, when we get to Deep Slate, it'll be probably pretty easy to time. It'll be much more consistent. Ah, I'm pretty sure there is, but it's a Mania map. Like, I'm pretty sure there's literally a real mapped version of that. Probably find it on YouTube. Let me drink some water. Right. Now I want to get hit by one of those. Another thunderstorm, wow. I don't know if I've ever had 2 thunderstorms in one session. Or one session this short, anyway. What day am I on in this world now? 1922, wow. That was like when the stock market was good and definitely not gonna crash by the end of the decade. I think a lot of people my age will be like, I already have the Great Depression, lol. Oh. Can I land on here, please? This is why I'm acclimating myself to living off of rice and beans soon. Wrecked. That is not my pickaxe. These guys are in the most annoying spot possible. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, rice and beans is honestly good. I actually plan on making a rice and bean dish tomorrow. What I want to do is make some, well, I already have some rice made. And then I'm gonna cook up some 80-20 ground beef. And then I'm gonna make some black beans and throw some Cajun spice on the black beans. And then mix that all together. It's actually gonna be such an awesome dish. Honestly, the meat's not necessary, but yeah. Oh, I actually like I've been enjoying cooking at home lately. I made a meatball sub, an oven toasted meatball sub today, and it was really good. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna make you guys more hungry. Let me show you guys what this looks like. Let me find it real quick. This is highly important. Yeah, cooking is awesome when you actually start understanding it. Alright, but yeah, here's a picture of the sandwich I made, and then here's a description of it. This is how it is constructed. It's really good. And this is only half of it. Like, it was like a big sandwich I just split in half with my girlfriend. Nah, but this is better than Subway. It was chicken meatballs, provolone, marinara, and garlic butter. And the best part is that that is literally way cheaper than a Subway sandwich. I think the entire sandwich in total costed like just under $6. And my half of it, like if splitting it in half means like my half was like $3. And that was like easily 1,000-calorie sandwich right there. That thing is disgusting, but like in a tasty way. So good. Yeah, she can attest to that. And yeah, oh yeah, air frying the meatballs was way better than microwaving them. I think that's why they came out so terrible the last time we had them. Yeah, I mean that's basically what I've started doing. Like that this sandwich I made, I didn't even follow a recipe really. I pretty much just kind of had the ingredients, like I thought about it in my head. I'm like, I want to make a meatball sandwich. So I bought the ingredients and then I just I just kind of figured out how to do it. Yeah, if you have family to ask, that helps a lot. Really, the only thing I had to look up is basically how to actually, like, like, how hot and how long to leave it in the oven. So true, Muffin, so true. And then Americans wonder why they have no money when they eat out 7 times a week. And also drive a Ford F-150 to the restaurant and run over 3 pedestrians on the way to said restaurant. Nah, but you gotta make stuff that's actually nutritious. Like, to be honest, the thing I made is not that nutritious, but, like, I still think it's slightly better than what I could have gotten at, like, Subway or whatever. And I have made other sandwiches that are actually a lot more nutritious and awesome. I mean, sandwiches are not exactly the best vessel for healthy eating, though. No, lettuce on a meatball sub? I disagree. Lettuce on, like, most other subs is, like... I personally don't like lettuce anyways, but I could accept lettuce on, like, a turkey or a pastrami sandwich even, but not a meatball. It has to be on a cold sandwich, yeah. If you're doing lettuce on a sandwich, it has to be a cold one. You can do a cold pastrami sandwich. Cold pastrami goes hard. Don't want to accidentally swipe at the chicken. Nah, I just don't like lettuce in general anyways. But yeah, that dish I plan on making tomorrow is probably a lot healthier for me. The ground beef, black beans with Cajun spice, and then rice. I think that's a much more nutritious meal than a meatball sandwich. I think that much is certain. I still don't cook as much as I should. But, like, when I do make food at home, I think I don't usually regret that choice. Especially now that I've gotten a better understanding of what kind of works and what doesn't. Especially for myself, because I have very specific likes and wants. So, yeah. I feel that. Sometimes you just make something you're like, my god. Like, there's been times where I made something and I'm just like, I don't even want to eat it immediately. I just kind of want to look at it first. Yeah, it's not the same when you... it's the experience of making and having it the first time that makes it special. I think that's definitely part of it. Oh my god, you just described everything that I would not want on my sandwich. That's really funny. I don't like pickles, I don't like seafood or tuna. I don't really care for lettuce that much, and I don't like cottage cheese. The only pickle I like is that cat. Okay, actually that's a lie. I like pickled red onions. Pickled red onions are actually very chill. Oh, maybe we could add pickled red onion to that dish too. Actually, no, I don't know if that works. I want another excuse to use the pickled red onion, though. I've never really tried other foods that are pickled. The only other things I've tried is pickled red onion, which I do like, so that gives me hope. I don't know if I've even ever had cottage cheese, low-key, but it does not sound appealing. ADDR. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm more of a picky eater uh, than I would want to be. That's just how I am, though. Okay, but how big is the cheese section in US stores? I think it depends on what store you go to, but usually I would consider it... Yeah, it's not like a full section, but there's... Dairy section. I mean, it takes up a good portion of the store, depending on which store you go to. But I feel like it's not like just an entire grocery shelf worth of cheese. Unless you live in Wisconsin. But, yeah. But it's very easy to get cheese in US grocery stores. You would not have trouble finding cheese. Okay, like we cannot hate on American cheese. It has its purposes, like grilled cheese sandwich, and all right, so don't hate on it. Honestly, I don't hate American cheese, but the only thing we really use it for anymore is grilled cheese, I think. Ah, but that's the good part of grilled cheese. It's gotta stick to the roof of your mouth. I get it though. I've never really experimented with using different cheeses for grilled cheese. I could consider this. I wonder what other cheese works really well for that, though. Cheddar and pepper jack. We had some pepper jack. I could have tried it with that. The only cheese I have right now is provolone, though, and I don't think provolone would work for grilled cheese. Especially since it's like sliced provolone. I could definitely try cheddar. That actually sounds good. I mean, cheddar is just a good cheese, so... Pepper jack sounds great. Actually, you know what? I've actually had a pepper jack grilled cheese before, now that I think about it. I had it from a coffee place that's around here. It's pretty good. I only had it like one time though, so. And it's too expensive to actually buy grilled cheese from a restaurant. So I don't do that. I did it the one time because I was curious and hungry. Sharp cheddar. I wonder if it was like Swiss, unless it was like years ago. Oh yeah, yeah. Also, if your grilled cheese isn't a vessel for butter, you're not doing it right, in my opinion. If all your foods isn't just a vessel to eat butter, you're doing it wrong. I love butter, even though that stuff's gonna kill me. My cause of death will literally just be a picture of a stick of butter. Unsalted? No, you gotta have salted butter. Come on. Mac and cheese so unhealthy. Oh yeah, mac and cheese is great, but not great for you. Sorry. I'm gonna end stream pretty soon here anyways, so you won't be missing too much. You should go get yourself some food. Just concluded a monster sesh. Yo. Congrats on playing your second or third DT session of the day. Did you get any cool scores, or are you just kind of working on the improvement? Sakura no Uda 400. What? Oh my god, you are actually a DT player. It's over. You'll never play a tournament again. You are just gonna slap DT on everything now. It's happening. That's awesome though. Or sorry, not DT, Nightcore, Nightcore. Nightcore. It made me a little sad when Skill was like, I'm not playing Nightcore in the lobby. He was the only one that, yeah, like, we literally could have just bullied him. Why didn't we just bully him? Just tell him to play on Rafa's skin or something instead. I think he was saying it was his skin. Are you too lazy to delete a single file? Nah, but it wasn't actually a big deal, but it's just funny. It really was a 3v1 though. We could have taken him on easy. You have to replace it with an empty file. Oh my god. So like 30 seconds of effort instead of 2. World's least lazy Osu player. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm pretty motivated too, Lillian. Like Of course, I wasn't playing as good as you guys in that lobby. But compared to how well I've been playing DT since I completed OSU, that was some of the best DT I've played in literally 2 years. So I'm pretty happy with that. I feel very motivated to keep going. I'm even like fixing my tapping technique. That's how locked in I am. It's actually insane. And it's funny because I literally have only played DT in those lobbies. I was just playing no mod maps when I wasn't in those lobbies. Perhaps Grandpa still has one more left in him. Maybe year 12 is finally gonna be my year. We're gonna make it. Grandma and Grandpa are just gonna finally start learning to play OSU. Surely all of the OSU Grandma and Grandpas will start getting on it. 2025 is the year of the old head, let it be known. It's time. Maybe we need to make it like a full old head revival too. Like we get all of the old heads back playing, and then we also start like dominating the culture again. I feel like we're letting the new gens take over the culture too much now. And they're just doing it wrong. You gotta fix it. They don't even know Chatter Remind. Can you believe this? There's people out there that literally don't know Chatter Remind. Absolutely unbelievable. I have been an OSU boomer now. You're a 2020 player, oh my god, little baby, even though it's been 5 years. Waving my cane the new gens. Legit. Not even just waving the cane, hitting them with my cane until they understand what a Val0108 is. Dude, new players don't even know who Val is. All they know is Tyler Derp. Can you believe this? These guys know Tyler Derp, but not Val0108. It's true. Dead game. Dead game. We really let a guy named Tyler Derp make some of the most broken maps in the game. Tyler Derp is literally just a dude who randomly shows up on aim slop maps. That's literally all he is. He just spawned out of thin air, and that's what he does. And it's great. It's beautiful. Tyler Derp is like if mapping was good. All hail Tyler Derp. Incredible stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of shocked that I actually have motivation to play OSU. I really thought reaching my final score goal was gonna kill OSU for me. But that lasted like 3 weeks. Now I'm already back to being 100% motivated again. Yeah. In 2025, Tyler Derp is literally a ridiculously awesome name. That's hilarious. Now we just need to get like a flow aim DT speed farm mapper named like Awesome Face or something. And then mapping is really truly saved. Awesome Sauce. Oh man. Names that go way too hard in 2025. Oh man. It's crazy how Usu is both a dead game, but also a we're so back game right now. No, that's not true, is it? Ron just lying to us. That's crazy. Also, I think the word notes has now officially been like 100% adopted into my vocabulary, especially after that Ursu multiplayer lobby. Notes, notes, like literally like at least half of the maps we played, if not more, were just straight up notes. Yeah, exactly. That's literally just notes. But like, you get it. You get it. You understand notes when you hear it. Everyone in Trappin does now. To become a member of Trappin, you have to pass the notes test. We should start telling people this. Instead of rolling 4444, they have to start passing the notes test. That would be so awesome. And of course, we gotta have Zeltal and Slushy to conduct the notes. The notes, like, they're the judges. Maybe Lucent too. Notesology. Yeah, I think Zoltal, Slushy, and Lucent would be the gatekeepers of the notesology. No, not literally every day. Just anytime I see it in default chat, I do it. I've literally gotten all of them in one try. By the way, I don't think there's ever been a map that I didn't get in one try yet. It's actually too easy. Ooh. No, you didn't. That's hilarious. That's really funny. Uh, I would love to talk more about notes in Osu, but unfortunately, I have run out of pickaxes to use, and it is also my bedtime, so I must depart for tonight. But don't worry, we will continue having notes for as long as we live. I cannot wait to have more notes. The notes are eternal. If you guys haven't, go listen to some notes tonight. That is your homework. Alright, anyways. I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good night, guys. I'm gonna have to start tool repairing immediately tomorrow, but that's okay. Have a good one. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.